This is a safe place.
Oh my God.
It's a safe space. You can go on. You can do it.
This is stupid. I have a problem.
Go on.
I have a problem with notebooks. Just keep buying them.
Oh my God. Me too!
This is so terrible. Oh, okay. Well, all joking aside on that one. What's wrong with buying notebooks?
I don't think there's anything wrong with buying notebooks. I think the problem is the volume of buying notebooks.
And this is why we're at AA. I mean, if you have the room, it's not a terrible thing.
But if you don't have the money, it is a terrible thing.
And then you run out of room too. It's true. I mean, I like pretty notebooks.
Yes. But do you write in your pretty notebooks?
Not all of them.
What do you use your notebooks for? Like, do they each have a specific purpose?
Sometimes they do, yeah. Sometimes I have a travel notebook. Sometimes I have a certain story notebook. Sometimes I'm writing a story and I'm like, I need a new notebook because this is just too big. And then I fill like a quarter of it and it goes in the shelf and it never sees the light of day again.
And that's so sad.
Well, you know, and then at the end of the year, I go through my bookshelf and I'm like, delete, delete, delete.
Delete?
Well, throw in the garbage. It's the same as deleting.
Don't delete!
That's a different topic. That will be a future topic, right?
Yes.
Okay. A prime example of that one, too. This is hilarious. Why do you buy notebooks?
I see a notebook. I buy a notebook.
Is it because it's pretty?
Sometimes it's because it's pretty. Sometimes it's because I am buying this nice little pen and it has to go with the notebook. And so I buy a notebook with it. Sometimes I do have a purpose in mind for the notebook and then change my mind after I buy the notebook and it's going to be used for something else. Sometimes I use it for the purpose that I was going to use it for. So whether to write the story or use it to plot something or use it to take notes about writing to like go back to, you know, to learn about the structure and stuff like that. And it doesn't completely get completed, but sometimes when there's a very nice notebook with a nice little price tag next to it.
It's always the price tag, right?
Those types of notebooks, I do have a purpose in mind, but the purpose is like for 10, 15 years from now if I accomplish my dreams.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've become sort of a snob with my notebooks.
A snob?
Yeah, a little bit of a snob with my notebooks. The paper has to be a certain thickness now.
Oh, no.
And it's like, damn, this really sucks. And I use dollar store notebooks when I have to, because sometimes you just gotta get the story out of your head and write it down.
Yeah.
And then you also justify it with the fact that it's just $1 or $2 instead of $35, you know, and you're like, yeah, that was a financially stable choice to make, Kayla.
Yeah,
you know,
just take out a loan for that.
yeah, right? But then I'm like, the paper's just not thick enough. And I can't use the pens I want. Although I do like using the pen I bought not long ago, the cute little rabbit pen. Have you tried your cat pen?
I have tried my pen, but not in a notebook.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't gone that far yet.
I wrote a grocery list with mine.
You used it for a grocery list?
Yeah, I know. But you could buy refillable ink sticks on Amazon for it.
Really?
Yes. I Googled it.
You use Google?
Well, I used Amazon in this case. Amazon.ca.
That awesome. That's cool. That's good to know. Send me
Yeah.
the link so that way I know
You can buy different
to
colors.
use it but never do.
And you can you can buy different colors because each pen is a different color. So yours is a black cat.
Yeah.
It does have the black ink.
Yes.
Mine is the bunny rabbit and has the purple ink.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like my black cat with the black ink.
So not adventurous.
I do have different colored pens.
I like writing in purple. That's why I bought the bunny. It also says a quote I like. I don't remember it, but I like the quote. It has hopping at the end. Just keep hopping. That's what it is. Just keep hopping.
Just keep hopping. Just keep
Exactly.
hopping.
Well, we've steered off conversations on the notebook on that one, though.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, sometimes when I do buy a notebook, I have to buy a pen for it, and vice versa.
That's true. Sometimes, yeah.
Usually it's the same type of pens because I'm very attached to certain types of pens.
You're specific on your pens like I'm specific on my socks.
And paper, obviously.
And paper. I look at the paper and I'm like...
Do you open it and
Yes.
you test it and
Yeah.
do you sniff it?
No, I don't
No?
sniff it. I'm not that bad yet.
Yeah.
Yet is the key word. But I do like feel it and I'm like... This doesn't feel like it would glide well with a pen.
Glide with a pen.
And then I'm like... And I've been starting to use my glass dip pen a bit more, so I have to think on that. Because if it's too thin, it goes through, and then you shit out of luck on that one. So, yeah.
How many notebooks / pens do you have specifically for writing?
Oh my god. I don't know. I can tell you how many notebooks I've filled.
Okay.
It is 1. I have filled 1 complete notebook, and I still have it.
All the same story?
No,
All different stories.
different things. Is anything relevant in the thing? No. It's definitely not. And different pens as well. But yeah. It's the only one that's ever been finished. Every other notebook has many pages that were never filled and have just been given up on. Like crying in
Same.
a corner going, why didn't you finish this? And I'm like, yeah, not happening.
And you got a good handful of like empty notebooks that are just looking pretty.
I have to think on that one for a moment. Do I have anything that just looks pretty? Yeah, I think I do have at least one. But I'd have to look at my shelf again. And I try to avoid that shelf on my bookcase because I don't want to get embarrassed. It just, yeah. So now I've gotten to the point where I don't even go through the notebook section at the Winners and Home Sense. Because they have really nice notebooks. I avoid it because they're not badly priced. Yeah.
I think I have less than 30 notebooks,
Okay.
where about 5 are pretty notebooks that I haven't written in it.
Oh, you not anything.
Anything.
Okay.
And then the rest have been written in it, but none of them are completed.
Yeah, most of mine are not completed as well. Yeah. I think I'd have to do a count, but I have, well, there's the one with the polka dots. There's the fancy one that I really like. And then there's the other 2. Oh, if I still have the elephants, that never got written in. But I think I might have donated that one. Maybe I have one that I've never written in. Maybe. Oh, yeah. I do have one that was bought at Home Sense for like $3. It's like a leather bound one.
Ooh.
It was really pretty and the paper was nice too because it was thick. And I'm like, bonus. and it was on sale. I'm like, even bigger bonus. It might have like a sentence in it, but that's about it. I think I really hate notebooks that have multiple sections, though.
Didn't you just say over dinner that you'd want a notebook that had sections in it?
Yes, and now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't like those. I really don't like them.
But you said you wanted a notebook with different sections, so that way each section could be your act.
Changed my mind.
You're not allowed to change your mind.
We're always allowed to change our mind. Just like the notebooks. Sorry, you're not getting filled tonight.
It literally was like an hour ago.
Oh, that was terrible pun. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's bad. Filled.
Okay, so no longer wanting the notebook with different sections. I have no problems with a notebook with different sections.
I don't like it.
I find it helps me plot a little bit more, especially if I dedicate a notebook to one story, and I'd be like, okay, this is about the characters, and this one is all about the dialogue that I'm thinking in my head, and then this one maybe is description or description notes. But one of the things I have the hardest with when I get a notebook is, in my mind, I will dedicate this notebook with this story, and I will start off great, but then suddenly I will get an idea on a different story that I'm writing, and I have no paper because this is the notebook that I'm carrying around, and I'm just like, I have no choice but to use this.
Have you ever thought of flipping it around and writing from the other side?
I have.
I've
But the
done
problem is that I will have so many different books with information about all of my different stories that when it's time to actually put all of my plot notes together, I'm so overwhelmed by all of my notebooks, and I'm just like, where did I write this information? I know I've written it, but it's in one of these 30 or below.
I think you need to start. You know what you need to ask for Christmas?
What?
Label machine. Start labeling your notebooks.
It's like this. Actually, I started using sticky notes, being like,
label it in a good way.
From this page to this page is this story. From this page to that page is this
That's
story.
a good system. At least you're not going label machine notebook one.
And I did some. I don't know if people would, cringe at this or not, but I've also sat on the floor and went through notebooks who are no longer there, so I don't count them as my 30. And I've ripped pages.
No, I've done that.
And put them into the different sections.
Oh, I've not
folders.
done that. What I've done is I've ripped the pages and thrown them out and been like, look, a brand new notebook.
You've thrown out your notes?
Yes.
Oh, it's
Steph,
just as bad as deleting.
I delete. I throw out. And I'm like, throw out.
No, don't do
The
that.
difference between you and me is I write fan fiction, you write normal. Normal. Sorry if I'm insulting someone out there, but you write purely fantasy, I write fantasy from someone else's brain. That's the difference. So I feel okay deleting and throwing out my stuff.
I don't think it's a fantasy, as whatever you call it, normal. I don't think it is a fan fiction and non-fan fiction thing. I think it's a person and writer thing.
In my mind, if it was meant to be, it'll come back.
See, I've thought of great sentences and descriptions and like taglines and jokes and stuff like that never comes back. So I need to write it down, and I need to keep it so that way when I'm writing, I'm like, oh yes, I thought of this while I was driving, and I had to couldn't write it down because I'm freaking driving. And then I forgot it, and I'm at home now, and I want to write it, and I can't.
Someone
remember.
needs Google Assist. Yeah. Google, write the note down. Please.
I don't have that. I
Clearly, you need it.
And I have a hard time doing voice notes.
I understand you. I want to do voice notes, but I always feel not even just voice notes, but like voice writing. Because sometimes I feel like it comes through in my brain and through my mouth better than it comes through in my fingers. We're digressing from the notebook topic again.
But it's still a type of note.
It is sort of.
No,
yeah.
you kind of lost me for a second. So you would prefer doing voice notes?
I don't know. I'm shy about doing it because I don't want people to overhear me speaking to myself and think I'm crazy.
But you are a little crazy.
Takes one to know one. And the best writers are, anyways, a little crazy. You gotta be to think some of this stuff up.
See, for me, I don't really like the idea of voice notes because I'm not very good at verbally speaking.
I feel like I'm better at improvising and speaking it out with my mouth when it comes to certain things.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
So you should try that. You should try voice notes.
Maybe I should.
Get a little recorder. Back in the old days.
Maybe. Well, I think there's a button in Word, but I don't have Word. Or I think I'd have to check. But I think there is a button that does audio. Right. It takes your audio and it writes it out.
Ah. That's cool. Technology these days.
Aren't we just amazing? Oh. So yeah. On the topic of notebooks, I mean, is there such a thing as too many notebooks?
Yes, there could be.
Okay.
There absolutely could be. Especially financial wise.
I can't relate.
I've made poor decisions.
You've made poor decisions, so you've chosen a notebook when you shouldn't have?
On several occasions.
Do tell me, please.
The most recent one? Okay, so I only had X amount in my bank account. Enough to, like, give me enough gas in the car. And
don't take financial advice from this lady.
There was just a really, really nice looking notebook.
Have you written in that notebook?
So anyway.
That's a no. That's a no.
I decided to buy the notebook, and I obviously had to dip into the gas money. And so what I did for the next following days is see how far I can go without gas. I made it.
Fumes.
The gas light was on. And I had still a long distance to go. Not only that, I had many, many occasions to stop at a gas station to fill up a little bit what I had left for my money, like $10, to last me another day. But instead of going to all those gas stations, because I knew it was going to be busy, it was traffic time, I waited till I reached, the furthest one, and I had like 20 left, which I'm sure is still more than enough.
Your car was screaming at you.
I made it.
Barely.
And I made it till payday to be able to fill it back up.
All because of a notebook.
All because of a notebook. I would have been fine if I didn't buy the notebook.
What does this notebook look like?
It's purple.
Oh, it's purple.
It's purple.
Is it hardcover?
Yes.
Does it have spirals?
No.
Do you prefer a notebook with spirals or non-spirals?
With spirals.
With spirals.
But this one's a very nice one. So I do have plans for it from 10 years from now. If my strategic plans succeed.
Is that really what we want to be teaching right now?
We're not teaching, we're venting.
True. We're just discussing, right? We're discussing the benefits of having too many notebooks and the reality of being a notebook hog.
and having the tough discussion that sometimes you have to say no to a notebook and use your money for necessities.
Adulting.
Like gas to be able to go to and from work.
need to be an adult to your adult.
Especially when you drive, or like you live so far away from work and you drive like an hour on a good day.
Yeah.
2 hours in a snowstorm.
So instead of buying the beautiful, pretty book, you need to be an adult and do adult choices.
I want the notebook.
I know.
It's such a pretty notebook.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. It sparkles.
Sparkles?
Just a little bit.
You like those kinds of notebooks,
No,
right?
I don't, but this one I do. If you put it in the light, it sparkles a little bit in the center, and it's just so something. Just I have to show it to you next time you're over. It's just it's this.
Okay, so okay.
And the sides is nice as well.
Is it gold?
Honestly, I can't remember. I think so.
Pretty.
And I think it's the type of paper you like too, where you can just and yes, I've sniffed it, and it smells snifty.
Well, there's no other scent like a library with all the books. A book has a smell.
Depends on the section of the library.
It's very true on that one. It's very true. However, the smell of a good book is always nice. I like the smell of a book.
I like the smell of a brand new book. I'm spoiled that way.
I like the smell of both a new and an old book.
Now, you want to talk about collections? I will collect books that I will never read.
No, I have a whole bunch of that. But we're not discussing that right now. I gotta admit, notebooks, I got hooked. There's a website I found that has really nice notebooks. And I keep looking at them and I'm like, you're so pretty. And I want you, but I have not purchased anything. More reluctant of purchasing online than in store. And I've gotten really good at not going into the notebook section of our local chapters.
We don't have a Chapters anymore.
Chapters Indigo, same thing. They're the same store.
No, the name is different. It's now Indigo, not Chapters.
Well, either way, the Chapters Indigo. Specific you. They have beautiful notebooks. You gotta admit, I'm a person who likes the leather bound books, the old.
When you say leather bound, do you mean faux leather or real leather?
I'm pretty sure the books are not real leather. Okay, at Chapters Indigo. Let's just be honest here. Maybe sometimes they are, but they're more expensive, and I'm not bougie like that. I don't have that kind of money. Although I did buy a recent wallet that's repurposed leather, and it smells so good. There's just a smell to leather that's anyways, I like the old world books. That's my jam.
Old world books.
Yeah, they look like old books, but they're not.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, but I also like the benefits of a spiral notebook. Mm-hmm. So that's
when I'm hardcore taking notes, like it is. I'm taking notes. I am writing my story in a notebook. It has to be spiral. It's just so much easier to just go.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But the non-spiral ones, I have to be very fancy with them.
Yeah, I vent in non-spiral, so that's what I use them for. And I think that's the only other time I've completed a notebook. It was a venting notebook.
I think that was the type of notebook you were writing in when I first met you.
A non-spiral?
It's non-spiral, but the old-timey ones.
It's highly possible. Yeah, that's highly likely. That was like eons ago.
I know, like over 15 years.
Yes.
I remember the first time we met, don't you?
Yes. I thought you were cool. But anyways.
What do you mean I were? You thought I were. Am I not?
That's not the subject at hand.
Fine.
Notebooks are the subject today, Steph. Not everything's about you.
I know. But speaking of notebooks and me, no.
All right.
No, I just...
You just wanted to say you away. Of course. Notebooks, I mean... I have to admit, I have reduced my consumption of notebooks. Mostly because I avoid them at all costs.
Fair. How do you do that?
You just don't go in that section.
But what if you just found yourself in that section? Like your entire purpose of walking into, let's say, a common box store, and your goal was to go and buy food, and you just so happen to
common box store, you're going to go buy food. Who buys notebooks at a grocery store?
There's some at the huge box stores, like the one over there.
Oh, the Walmarts. Right. I don't like their notebooks.
No, but when you like need a hardcore writing notebook.
Oh, so it's just like a little notebook?
It's not little, like it's hard, it's huge. It's like big, it has sections.
I don't like those, so that's why I don't buy them. I just tell myself, just go to the dollar store, Kayla. But then again, I mean, the last notebook I bought was at a Shoppers. Because we were having a writing session, or I was going to mind dump in your brain. And I had to get a notebook to write down my thoughts. And your thoughts. Because I can't telepathically read your brain.
Notebook?
Yes.
Wow.
Purchased that day at Shoppers right after work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Walked in and I'm like, please don't be $10.
The last time I bought a notebook at a dollar store was when I was absolutely desperate for a notebook. And I didn't have the funds for it.
No. You see, for my stories, I like to buy the less than 100-page notebooks.
But did I really need a notebook?
No, you didn't. Could have just used one of the ones you got.
I know.
And started already. But that's why I like the smaller notebooks, the thin notebooks. And you know what? They might not be spiral bound, but I really do like the Canada books. The ones that are pink, blue, yellow.
Those are not Canada colors.
No, but they're the Canada books. The Canada Life books. Or...
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about now.
You get like a package of 3 for 99 cents, or at least back in the day you did.
Yes. The classic notebooks you had to have in school.
Yeah. They look good on a bookshelf too.
Yeah. There's some...
Because they're clean.
Honestly, I have been looking at those books.
Right?
And I've been wanting to buy them. And I don't know if it's because my mind is evolving as a writer, and I'm like, maybe those will be much more useful to me as a writer, or if I'm attracted to them because I'm being nostalgic.
I think it's a mixture of nostalgia, and to me it's aesthetics, because when I see those, and I'm like, they would look good on a bookshelf, because they're like always the same. And sometimes the spiral bound, when you rip the pages out, you got the like little tendrils and you can't get rid of them, and it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, they've been looking good. And then I'm like, you could section a color for a certain story, and I'm like, just like in school,
using her mind.
Blue was for math, pink was for French, yellow was for science. No, green was for science. Yellow was for...
I never really thought of that, of starting to buy like colored notebooks, and the color refers to the story.
Yeah. You know what I have an issue with?
What?
I'll start writing stuff in one notebook for one story, and then in another notebook I'll write for the same thing. Same story, just different things.
Absolutely.
Across multiple notebooks.
That's when I'm sitting on the floor ripping pages out of notebooks, so that way all of my notes are together.
Okay, so we have a notebook problem. Welcome to AA for notebooks. Hope you had a wonderful session.
It would be more like NA for notebooks. Notebooks Anonymous, because AA stands for alcohol.
It's true.
Anonymous.
It's true.
If you want to be technical.
We can be technical.
Or, hear me out. I know notebook is one word, but it can also stand for NBA, for Note Book Anonymous. NBA
Notebook addiction?
Notebook addiction, yeah, sorry. And, you know, when we say NBA, people will think that, you know, we're into sports.
That's basketball, right?
I think so.
All right, NBA it is.
NBA.
This was our first NBA meeting.
I think it was. How do you feel?
My hands are cold.
Oh, just a little.
Just a little.
Just a
Just a little.
Are they cold because there's no notebooks in your hand right now?
Nah, they're cold because we don't have the car on. And it's winter. Well, it's end of fall. It's not winter yet. I keep telling myself that. It's not winter yet.
No, we're still...
It's just cold.
Just because there's snow on the ground does not mean it's winter.
I know, but I'm starting to see my breath.
All right. Until next time.
Cool.
Cool.